What is going on, everybody? It's Derek
and Lizzy.
And we're back with the Board Game Spotlight Game Night Live. And if you're watching over on Twitch or YouTube, Facebook, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're really excited. I did notice a couple things that came up. For some reason, we lost our little countdown banner at the beginning of the video.
So you just didn't know when we were going to pop up, so it's fine.
Surprise! It's okay, because it matches with what we're doing tonight with this whole,
Dungeon
crawl. So you don't know.
You don't know what's going to pop up in the next tile.
The other thing was, too, on YouTube, it came up as Six Siege, which we did a couple weeks ago, and I have no idea why I had changed it. It's okay, because you're here.
What we are playing is...
Valor and Villainy.
Lludwik's
Labyrinth.
That is kind of a mouthful. I don't want to,
There's a lot of L's.
A lot of L's. L's can be difficult. So we are super excited to play this cooperative dungeon crawl.
I am playing as William.
And I am Rowan.
And
I'm a druid.
Yeah, and I'm a warlock. Yep. And we are going to try our best. Now, we are playing on the easy mode. There's been a lot of conversation in the Kickstarter. There's been a lot of conversation about how difficult this game is. It is pretty hard. It is a difficult co-op. So if you're looking for a co-op that's going to keep you and your group invested and interested, and you're not just going to run through it, this is probably a game that's for you. If you're looking for something that's not super difficult, well, we have an easy mode, which is basically built for me. Lizzy, not so much. This could just be called the Derek mode. I am so bad at cooperative games. And it's not that I'm an alpha gamer. I'm just not very good at them. I don't know what it is.
It's your tendency to run around and try and do everything.
Flip every event tile just because I can, because it's an object.
Yeah, in this game we're kind of trying to get things done and just move on to the next thing. Which I'm super good at, but then I got this dead weight where I'm no, just straight walk ahead. Just don't look at that door. It's fine.
It's not like you can carry me through the dungeon.
That's
you know
true,
what I'm saying?
I can't.
So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop into the comments here and see what's going on, so we can see what all of you are up to. But why don't you kind of give us a rundown of the game and what we're doing?
So we are in this labyrinth, and there's going to be a villain boss at the end, the golem, which you can see over there. So that we're exploring, we're defeating minor villains, we're going to collect these sun shards, we're going to maybe discover some treasure along the way.
I hope we get treasure.
I mean, I hope so. I cannot guarantee anything. All leading up to us facing the big baddie and hopefully defeating him.
Yes.
I don't know. We're
going to try our best. Now, this has a lot going on. It's, it's a pretty decent-sized game, so we've kind of got stuff all over the place. Lizzy, we got the villain. We've got all of our tokens. We've got our characters. We've got all of our cards and events and stuff. So, at the beginning of the game, this is a campaign game, and we have the Order Without Borders base camp. And Lizzy and I have now played this will be our third game, and we have upgraded the base camp. At the end of each campaign, you can upgrade it with the stars you've gotten throughout that course of that act or campaign. We have a couple palisades, palisades barricades. We also have a portal, an armory, and a reliquary. The reliquary is going to...
It's a treasure that I earned, so it's my Tiny Men ally. So we carry that around. I can use it. I get it at the beginning of every round. I don't have to re-earn it back or anything. Right.
Now,
so this is a potion...
Equipment. It's equipment, yeah. So each of us can hold a weapon, like a shield, like a defensive type item, and then an actual item, like equipment. We also are going to have 3 experience points to spend at the very beginning of the game. This is really important because we start with, these are our dice that we'll be able to roll for fighting. Now we're going to get 3 experience points. We could spend those to upgrade our dice on our character, or for 3 experience points, you can gain an action for the entire game. So I would go from 2 actions to 3 actions. That's super powerful. However, we already have an enemy out here, and I really want to be able to roll melee. So I am going to get 3... No. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do 3 white dice.
Whoa.
I'm going to put 3 white dice in my melee. Actually, one white dice in my melee, or ranged, and 2 in my melee.
So I'm going to spend it all to upgrade to a red dice. So the dice go white, yellow, red. So I would go up to red. That's all of my action points, and I'm going to add it to my melee so that I roll 4. Okay, so the white, it's 50-50 whether or not you're going to get something. So these are ones or blanks.
Right.
The yellow is mostly ones.
There's only one miss.
There's a 2, and then there's a blank. But the red, there's no misses, and it's 1s and 2s. So definitely you want to have some red dice in there so you can make sure that you're absolutely guaranteed at least 1 hit. So I do not have any ranged to start with. I'm not good, at a distance apparently.
But I am pretty good at range, so that's
we're gonna kind of take turns. He's gonna fight from afar, and I'm gonna get up in there.
I'm almost wondering, would it be good for you to just specialize in range or melee and me go range? Because what I could do with my 3 experience, I could actually upgrade that yellow to a red.
Yeah, and then get a yellow.
And then I could add a yellow to ranged, and that's a pretty potent roll when I'm doing range.
You could just. That was the most inefficient way to do your dice. Just move the red over.
Whatever. I wanted to upgrade that, so it looks cool. So, whatever. So I'll do that. I'll specialize in range. I'll, shoot them from afar. I'll go pew-pew, and you can get in there and just bash them.
So you're going to be the Legolas to my Gimli?
Yes, I'll be the Legolas to your Gimli. I'll throw you across a bridge to a bridge if I have to. Okay, on your turn, there are a couple things you can do. You can move. You get 3 actions, 3 movement points to move. As a free action, you can scout. So you can scout to find more of the Labyrinth because, again, we're trying to gain these sun shards and bounty, because the bounty at the end of every hero step is going to give us experience points. So the heroes act, then the villain act. Then we go the next day. I'm actually going to read the introduction here.
Yes, there is a lot of amazing
oh my god, the story for this is incredible.
Text, all the stories, everything.
It's so good. I'll
great.
do my best to evoke my Shakespearean.
Evoke your Shakespearean.
I don't know,
voice?
just the emotion in my acting days. Okay, so the introduction. And we've done this, right? Oh, no, we have not. Let's finish doing this. So we also get to Power Surge. Power Surge is another action we can do, which is drawing 2 of these cards, not treasures. Don't draw treasures. So I'm actually going to turn that sideways so I don't accidentally draw those. So you can draw 2 of these cards, 2 from one deck or 1 in 1.
I'm going to do 2 melee since I'm melee
going to grab 2 ranged.
And I will put them there.
Because each of our characters also has an ability. Mine says I can start with 2 red spells in my hand at the beginning of the game and during each of the hero level up steps, and then we each have a signature spell that we start with. So it's important to note that you can only have 6 cards in your hand during the level up steps, so we'll have to discard down if we have more than that.
Or we could spend them during the round.
But you should spend them.
It's true. You probably should.
Okay.
So
and then we get
armory.
A shield. So each of us gets a shield. This will stop 2 points of damage, but it does not stop life loss. So if something told us that we were supposed to spend life, shields do not stop that.
So you would move the shield down with the loss of life, and you can still use that to deflect damage later.
Okay, you've got your Tiny Men allies, and I think we are good to go. We are the Funky Bunch. That is our name of
Derek
the party.
came up with that. I was not asked.
I mean,
I had no input on that.
You know. Okay, so back to the story. Introduction. Dredger stirred the cauldron with his skeleton arm. Its contents bubbled with a queer emerald light. Several of the order shared nervous glances. How long till the tracking broth reveals Giuseppe's location? Rowan asked. 2 men cycles from 4th Wednesday, Dredger said. Although it's Giuseppe, not Giuseppe, I know, I'm sorry.
I know,
Giuseppe.
you just butcher it, and I don't want to
Although if you were to add your floppy shroom, ... Reaching into a pocket with a sigh, William pulled out a floopy mushroom and dropped it in the pot. I was hoping not to have to dip into my emergency supply of floopy shrooms, but I suppose that... Oh, damn it, it's frunking. The substance turned blurble and began to frunk. I'm gonna need someone's thumb, Dredger shouted. Well, it can't be mine, Isabella said. I need them for this. She gave 2 large thumbs down. The others enthusiastically returned the gesture. Well, that settles that. No thumbs, Rowan said. The cauldron turned milk white and purped. You purped it, Dredger, William said. Now it's useless. I'm sorry, guys. Dredger withdrew his arm. Isabella gave Dredger a hug. You tried your best, Dredger. I could have made a parped tracking broth work, he lamented, if only I had something belonging to Giuseppe. That's a shame, said Thaddy, taking a bite of the floor pizza he found the day before. Annoyed, William snatched the slice and dropped it into the tracking broth. It turned marinara red. It is ready, Dredger said. Not missing an opportunity for food and drink, Thaddy scooped some of it into a cup and took a dainty sip. His mind whirred. Suddenly, he knew not only where everything was, but how the universe itself fit together. It was all so clear, and suddenly, there he was. Giuseppe. Thaddy knew where to go. Tastes like left, he shouted. Objectives. Heroes win as soon as they reveal and defeat the villain, which is the enormous golem. The villain will be revealed the moment the approach track reaches day 4, so we get 5 rounds before he comes onto the board. Or the last event is drawn from the deck. So we can bring the villain out sooner if we find all the events.
If we run around and do everything?
Yes, but that's probably not a good idea. Probably should try not to do that until we're ready. A villain is defeated when they have 0 health. He's going to start with 65. And the important thing with the villain is you can only deal damage to it in increments of 5. So you have to deal at least 5 damage to bring its health down. So it's a really difficult fight.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So it says, in this, there's a little hot tip here. In this and all future acts, there's a boss fight at the end of the game. Do what you can to ensure when the boss arrives, the board is not full of minions. Because I believe the villain brings minions with him.
And you have to defeat all minions before you get the chance to attack him.
Yes, that's important.
So if you have a board full of minions, it's going to make it a lot.
Yeah, because he's going to be hitting you real hard. Okay, so the heroes will lose when the villain gets 3 souls. And during the fight, during the final battle, if he kills a hero, he gets a soul token. And then he needs 3 of those to win the game. So basically, we get 3 deaths.
So we don't want to die.
I mean, one of us is going to die a lot, but we need to beat him before 3. One of us could die too. It's okay. 2's fine. All right, the lead hero now begins the round, which is Lizzy, to the left of the villain. I'm playing like if he was facing us, he'd be left. And then we're going to stop reading and play, and then we'll read day 1 excerpt when we get there. All right. Chris Meixel over on Facebook, thanks so much for watching. We are really excited about this. He says it's super intriguing. He has the first one, which is an 1 versus many, or a 1 versus all, where you play as Mordak against
one person plays as Mordak.
Yeah, that would be Lizzy.
It would be me.
All right, so let's go ahead and take our turn. What you can do is move, scout. You can loot an area if there are no enemies there and there are treasures and these sun shards and bounties. You can do on your turn once per round or once per turn, you can do a magic, ranged, and melee.
One of each.
One of each.
Not one of the 3.
Well, once each per turn.
Yeah.
It takes an action, though, to do those.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can also power surge, which is to draw those cards again. And then we have +1s. So when you do your rolls, any excess damage can be converted into +1s. So if for every 2 excess hits, you get 1 +1. And then those can be used later to increase your dice rolls, which is a really nice way of mitigating. You roll 4 and you need 5. Throw a +1 on there, and boom, you've killed the minion. The other thing is there are sidekicks. Some of these cards will bring out like an elemental.
If we get to sidekick, we'll explain it then.
But other than that, let's go ahead and take our first turn.
Well, I'm gonna just dive right in. The gnome chunk-a-tunk.
Okay. If you can deal at least 3 damage, we can flip him over, and then I will hit him with my ranged.
2, 3 yellow and a red.
Let me look at my hand so we can share, what we've got if it's going to help us. Okay, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right, I've got some stuff that'll be able to help you. And some of the stuff that usually some of these spells will require you to pay health or to spend other cards from your hand or +1s to do it. 4. Use your +1 and kill him. He has 5 life.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, get him off the board, right?
Might as well. So I will spend that.
Okay. So when you kill a minion, it's going to go into our hero loot stash, and at the end of our cumulative turns, we will then cash in our stuff to gain bounty or experience points.
Okay. I'm gonna organize.
You didn't even need my cards. I was like, oh, I could give you a card, and you're like,
I don't need that. I don't need you. I mean, I don't need you to.
You don't need. Yeah. You don't need.
I get the attack.
Okay, cool. All right. You still have 1 more action.
I moved. I stopped. So I can scout for free, though. So I will.
Fine.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to alpha me? Like, be like, yeah, no, okay, I guess you can scout. I gave you permission.
No, you got it. I
so
believe in you.
Drop on the from the bottom. Yeah.
And you can orient if it can fit.
So.
And you also have you have the reverse side. So I think that one could
no,
go
it has
either
to
way.
Be like it would have to go. Like that or like that?
Or yeah, so you could pick which way we want to go. So then, since this is going north already, maybe we could loop that one around. Yeah. And the Labyrinth's really interesting because it actually continues, like if you're playing Pac-Man, it's going to continue like up and down, north, south, east, west. Okay. And then you got this one.
Oh, I get to do.
Yeah, you got to do both
any
of those.
Side. Okay, so that one does not have anything.
Yep, so there's no events. We don't place any minions on there. The card will tell you, or the tile will tell you based on the number of players who are playing. And if you can't use, like in this instance, Lizzy can use it.
I was just checking it out. Okay, so, and you can't, I don't know if you can see, but down here it has a villain, or...
Yeah, these are the minions.
Minions that would come out, but it's only in a 5-player game, so they're based on the player count.
Yeah.
To make it, you know...
It's to ramp up the difficulty. Yeah, for sure.
Well, not very difficulty, but like the more people you have, the more stuff you need to be able to do. Mm-hmm. So they've taken in the player count, so that's really nice and easy to see.
I agree.
So that's my turn?
So then I could move and scout. I'm just trying to figure out maybe if I go this way. Yeah. I think I'll do that. There's also like this base camp. There are other tiles in here. If you like end your turn there, they'll give you special bonuses. So this one says, once during their turn, a hero in this region may spend a +1 to heal 2 hearts as long as no enemies are in that tile. So there's like some things you can do, you know, just to make sure that you can gain health and stuff, because gaining health is going to be important if you can. All right, I'll do that. I'll meet you like around this way. So I'll go 1. I'll scout this location. See if we can use this. We can. It has an event, which is going to immediately stop my movement. So this is the event marker. So we draw the first event from the pile. Okay, the old granny. You stop to examine a painting. It depicts a tired old woman knitting a blue sweater by the fire. It burns low as she looks longingly at the empty bin by the hearth. Feeling you can help, you pull out your standard issue artist easel from your Order Without Borders utility belt. Do you, which is me, paint a roaring fire in the hearth, or paint youth back into her? I'm going to paint youth back into her.
Okay.
So I'm going to flip this to C, and we're going to do what it says. You try to paint her younger, but she mostly just comes out horrid. You turn away in frustration, and when your eyes return, the horrid granny now wears a coy expression on her slanty face and misshapen eyes as she blows you a kiss. As you pack up, you find a folded blue sweater and a note which reads, "My hero." You discover the lucky sweater. So a lot of these events are going to ask you to go into the mini stack deck and pull out cards. Now, when you discover a card, you can immediately equip it, or you can put it into your stash. In this case, I'm not wearing a defensive card yet, so I will take the lucky sweater and equip it. Each time an enemy performs an action in a nearby region, I can re-roll one of their dice.
Ooh.
So that's really nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. So the lucky sweater is going to go there. But then on this tile, we have to put a level 2 minion.
Way to go.
On top of treasure. So we get 1 piece of treasure, and a level 2 minion goes on top, which is a gnome boom gun. It has 8 health, and it costs 5 to flip. So
what
this
that
goes
means
into our
is
stash.
You have to defeat it in 2 turns. Or like
this goes back in the box.
Separate actions. You can't one-shot it.
No, I could one-shot that. You could one-shot that. I'm just saying, like, I have to deal 5 to be able to flip it. If I do anything less than 5, nothing's going to happen. Oh, wow. It also has evade and AoE. So AoE is going to be annoying because it's also ranged. I'm going to attack it. So I'm going to go ahead and do
2.
2 and a yellow. So I have to deal 5 damage. Let me see what I've got in my hand. I'm curious if maybe I should do a magic roll. Oh, no, I can't. I've already moved once, so I can only do one thing. Oh, man. You know what? I could do this. This would be interesting. So I could pickpocket this location. It's a ranged feat card. I would have to get rid of... Oh, man. I would have to get rid of a +1 or another card. I think I'll do that because I could actually take that treasure and equip it right now. And then I could attack him with whatever it is. If it's like, because there's a good amount of weapons in here, and there's also like other like equipments and stuff. I'm just not sure if it's worth it to do that right now. What do you think?
I mean, could you do that after you do a ranged?
Yeah, I could do it after if I fail. Well, I don't think I'm gonna beat him.
Well, no, but like, see how much damage if you're not able to do like.
We'll do a ranged attack here.
5.
I have one. I have 1+1 for the range.
So you could do 5.
How about 5? How about that? All right, so we're gonna flip him over. So now he only needs 3 damage to die.
Kill him.
So
and
those are my 2 actions.
Down what he's gonna attack you with.
Yes, he's now going to attack me for less, which is important. He's wounded. So now we're going to go over to the hero level up step, and because we have one of our minions that we've killed, we're going to get 1 experience points because we only have 1 bounty. But that 1 bounty, you want to give me the bounty? Do I have the? Oh, I got it over here. That one bounty then goes over into our hero horde, and that will continue to increase and accumulate throughout the game.
Okay, so we each get 1.
Yes, so we each get 1, and I'm going to use that to add... Honestly, I'll just add a white to ranged.
I'm going to add a white to melee. I mean,
why not?
It's really not worth it to try and add anything.
Now we have to try to stay together. So now we've gone through the hero round, so we've done all of that. We've done our hero level up step. So then we go into what the villain does. So the villain is going to make a magic roll, and the villain is going to roll equal to its magic. So it rolls, you want to roll 3 yellow?
I guess I can.
And we're going to flip over cards from the magic deck, and he's going to cast them for his... Okay, so 4. So we have 4 magic points. So we flip over 1 card. That's a 0, so that's definitely going to happen.
Yep.
We flip over another one, and that one goes up to 4. So he's going to cast it for 4.
Great.
So, and then we go from furthest back.
In. Yeah.
So roll out the boom. Find the region with the most heroes in it, and it goes northeast, so it'll be Lizzy. Place 1, 2, or 3 bombs there. I'm sorry, Lizzy, you're getting 3 bombs.
That's horrible.
And you now have to roll to see if they go off.
You roll a
white die. Oh! Oh my goodness.
So how much damage do I take?
Hold on, I gotta figure that out. For any region or adjacent to one of the bombs suffers, it's 2 times the number of bombs in the chain, so it's 2 times 3 for 6. Oh my goodness.
That takes me all the way down to 10.
At least those came off.
It's a good thing they blew up.
And then
we're super happy about that.
If three or more cave-ins are out, deal 2 damage to every map tile. If not, we place 1 on the lead hero, which I think that was actually supposed to move to me. I do believe that shifts. And I'm going to put a cave-in tile on me. Now, I don't get damage done when it's placed, but it would deal damage to every adjacent tile. In this case, nothing happens. This card goes back onto the deck. It's going to cast it every round, so we have to be careful about that.
So this cave-in slows you down.
Yes.
You have to stop when you reach somewhere with a cave-in. You can spend a +1 or a get rid of a card to get rid of it.
Right.
But it does kind of hamper your movement.
Then we're going to go to the corruption roll. The corruption roll is basically what he's going to be able to cast as far as bringing new minions onto the board. So it's going to be a yellow and a white, and it's just 1. So in that case, he is going to gain any excess hits, give him a leftover, give a +1. So he's going to get a +1. I'll keep these. He's going to get a +1 in his magic. So then he will eventually accumulate these. He can hold 6 of them, and eventually he'll be able to cast minions out as he rolls. Then we are going to go to the minion step, where the gnome boom gun is going to shoot me for a red and 2 yellow. Oh, 4.
4, wow.
Ouch.
Can you block any of that?
I'm going to block
No?
2 of that.
Okay.
Yep, I have a shield.
That's good.
And then I'll go down to 12. They're not going to move because they went ahead and did their action. So that's fine there. And then we're going to go to the villain level up step. Now, the villain level up step is where we're going to clear any defender marks. So we could choose, if like we were on a child tile together, one of us could be the defender, which means they take all the damage that is dealt. Not really good right now, but could come in later. We're going to cash out the villain loot. Again, they did not defeat any heroes, so they're not going to get that. The villain earns their experience, but the villain always spins dice. They're going to, I believe in this case, the bosses have evade, ignore, move obstacles. Do they always gain dice upgrades? I'm pretty sure they do, but maybe not. Oh, yeah, right here. If no hero has been defeated this game, the villain spends 2 extra, so they're going to upgrade.
Awesome.
So then we're going to go ahead and advance this to
No, it's when they get to that one.
Well, that's where they're going. Okay. Yeah. So he's going to get 2. So then he's going to upgrade. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've played with a boss that has upgrades and dice and things like that, because this is Act 3. But I'm fairly certain that all of these get an upgrade. So you would just drop in, every row would get an upgrade. It gets a white dice. And then once you get to white, he would then go to yellow if he can't add any more white, and so on and so forth. So he continually gets stronger throughout the course of the game. Yeah. I'm almost positive that's how it works, but
that's pretty gross.
Yeah, he's pretty nasty. All right, so let's go ahead and go into advancing the approach of doom and reading the campaign.
You have it?
So, yep, day 1. Pass to the lead hero to read, which is me now. You come upon a familiar door with black stone face. Frozen in horror, its living metal eyes rest upon a horned figure seated before it. As you draw near, you notice that the figure is reading out poetry in a deep and guttural tone. Noticing you, it springs up 10 feet tall and runs to the wall, which opens to accept it and then slams. Rip! The figure's cloak catches, and a tiny key clinks to the floor. Choose a hero who discovers the Labyrinth key. Spawn a... we do not spawn a chunk because we're not playing 6. But one of us is going to get a key.
Ooh,
I will give it to Lizzy. She would be the one. You want me to hold it?
If it's an item, I already have an item.
Oh, fair. Good point.
So you should probably have it. And I forgot during our reset step,
we were supposed to draw
a spell.
And I was supposed to take 2 red as well.
So I'm going to just go ahead and grab that. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just draw 1 red spell because that'll take me past 6. You're right. We should have done that. Okay, so here's the Labyrinth key. Once during your turns, you may choose a character and move them to any revealed region. Wow.
That's pretty great.
That's amazing.
I'm glad I had you take it.
Okay. I'm glad that I took that as well.
You go first. What you gonna do?
Let me just make sure there's nothing else to do here for this. Okay, day 1. All right. Woo. Alrighty. So, I think I need to take him down.
I think so.
And then, but the problem is, so I could ranged and then move to reveal, because I mean this is now kind of cut off. I could go this way to reveal here to get over. I think I will do that. So let's do a ranged attack here. So I'm going to roll 2 red, a white, and a yellow. Okay. So more than enough. 5.
So, because you're that 2 extra.
Boom. Yep. 2 extra gives me a +1 in what you're rolling. So I get a +1 in my ranged.
Nice.
All right. And this goes to the stash.
As does
it. Now the treasure. Oh, we don't look at it. Yep. That can be equipped next turn. Yep. Don't peek at the treasure. Okay. So then I will move here and reveal over here. So let's scout. And we can use this tile. Question is, do I go... I think I go down because it's going to be the most. Yeah. So we'll place that there.
Okay.
And I can continue my movement. So this was...
that's got an event.
Oh, you're right. So that's going to actually stop the movement. Yes. Okay. So here's an event that's going to trigger. A ruby skull casts a dim glow. Well, why don't you read it? Even though I triggered the event, you can read it.
Okay. A ruby skull casts a dim glow against many skeletons which surround it. This is an item of great power and danger. You lock eyes with a gnome across the room, who makes a break for the skull. Do you hex the gnome and race for it, discarding 1 spell or a spell +1? Or let the hardworking gnome have it.
No, I'm gonna hex him.
Okay, so you have to discard
I have to discard... No.
Oh, nope, it says.
Couldn't I do a spell?
Oh, just
I want to discard a spell, because I get red spells all the time. So, let me get rid of... Which one do I want to get rid of?
So we're going to go to a B.
Man, all these are really good. You know what? I will get rid of the spell +1. Because these spells are really good.
Okay.
And I want to try to cast them.
You duck and weave past whirring blades and blast the gnome with the dread cramps as he flounders and is consumed in a scything display? Seething display?
What?
I think that's scything.
Yeah.
Proudly, you take the skull, and an eternity of time passes. You watch frozen as countless travelers perish before the skull, and the churn of time grinds you into dust. You take 10,000 damage.
What?
Then discover 240, age 10,000 years.
What is happening?
One treasure and a level 2 minion comes out.
Hold on a second. What?
Probably shouldn't have let him. You should have let him have it.
Oh my gosh. The ruby skull sounded cool. It sounded like something from Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Age 10,000 years. That's a spell. It costs a heart to spend it. But then I choose anyone with up to 5, 7, or 10 hearts, defeat them into dust. Other heroes in view of them discard a +1 in horror. So this could be really good if an elite comes out. Like it's a one-shot kill.
Yeah, that's pretty.
We do get a treasure, so a treasure goes here. And a level 2 minion, which is bad. It is a big doggy. Big doggy.
So it's a 9.
And then this goes back in the box.
Okay.
All right.
That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Because you did an attack and you moved.
Yes. You should try to kill that dog if you can, but I don't know if
I can't get there.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Because I don't have a ranged attack. I have melee.
Oh,
no. So I might as well just go
run away.
discover. I'm going to go somewhere else because you made bad decisions.
Oh, no.
I will go up here and I will scout.
Man.
And this is going to be hard because it's kind of like a circle. Oh, no, wait, hang on.
Realize what we could do is we've got our really cool we've got these. We could add these down here so you also can see where we're located. Because I know we're doing top down. You can't always see the miniatures.
So this is
but I really want to use the miniatures.
Going to work out well.
Oh, that's a great placement.
Perfectly.
Oh, and it doesn't have an event.
Yeah, so I can move in. And then I get that, right?
Yes, we get that. So it goes over here in our bounty.
Well,
our stash.
I'm just gonna hold this so you remember we have it, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, and then.
How many points of movement was that?
So I moved from here. So it's 1, 2.
So you still have another point of movement. You could. Yeah.
Scout above.
Yeah, which would actually lead here.
Yeah. So we could do this.
Or
we could go the other way.
Could it flip the other way? Yeah, it totally could. Ooh, actually, how'd the other side look?
I mean...
That's actually really good.
Because it goes both ways?
Yeah, because it goes both ways, and we could loop around. That's really great.
Yeah, so...
Do you want to move down there?
Yes, I will.
All right, I'll help you move. Cool!
So
okay.
I moved, I scouted.
Yeah.
I moved.
So now we're going to get some bounty. So we're going to go to our hero level up. This is when we could draw a red spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will draw 2 red spells and discard.
I will draw my 1 green. Oh my goodness. Another bear form.
Keep that. Dude, bear form is so good though. Read that card.
Cast anytime on any ally, they gain a melee 2 red dice until that round ends. I know, but it doesn't help me and I'm not really next to you. So, I mean, I guess I don't have to, but...
So I'm going to discard these cards because it's taking me over 6.
So I'm at 6 perfectly right now.
I'm going to discard those. This is my hand of cards. Cool. Let me just double check here.
How much do we have to spend?
Oh, we have 3. I'm getting an extra action. I'm spending 3 to get an extra action for sure. And then 3 of this bounty goes into our hoard. And then that is discarded. And then we have...
Hang on, I'm trying to decide what I want to do with my 3.
Well, doesn't matter. We can do this all simultaneously.
Well, you go ahead while I figure it out. We're going to upgrade that for 2.
So we've got a Wand of Firebolt, which gives you a plus yellow dice to both magic and ranged. I think I should take that because I'm already really good in ranged.
Well, okay.
What do you think?
No, that's fair.
Because if we get something that helps with melee... Yeah,
I'll take the melee. You're right.
And we can always trade and like ditch these and stuff and, etc. Now, that treasure, because I took it and equipped it, is not going to give us any bounty for the turn. So, there is that. Okay, cool. So, let's move into the villain. Enormous Goblin. Okay. Oh, this also passes back to you. Okay. So you'll be the lead player?
I am in charge.
All right, so the magic roll. We're going to roll again 3 yellow and 1 white. So that's 4.
That was horrible.
No, that's good. So we cast this. And he's going to cast this for 4. So roll out the boom. Another roll out the boom. My goodness. So he's going to hit me this time.
Yep.
Because northeast. So he's going to put 3 bombs there again.
I get to roll away.
Now, why could... dang it. Now, if we could get a minion to move into there, we could blow it up for them. Yeah, you could do that. Okay, so then this goes away, and we're going to do Wreck and Ruin. We're going to place a cave-in on the lead hero, which is you. So you're going to get a cave-in here. And this goes back to the top of the magic deck. Now we're going to do our corruption. So a yellow and 2 white.
I'm going to do this.
That's fine.
They can still see it, but...
So 2. He's going to spend his +1. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to get 2 +1s now.
You're going to add a second +1.
No. I'm adding 2 +1s. It's 1 per.
Oh, 1 per.
1 per, yeah.
It was
nope,
1 per. Like us.
So that means next round he will put out a minion onto the board.
I don't like it.
I mean, it's fine. Easy mode, they're increased a little bit, so when you're playing normal mode, they are going to come out more frequently because this costs 4, and this is 3 on the reverse side. So it is a little bit easier. Obviously, easy mode is a little easier. Not to say the villain fight is any easier, but the minions. Cool. So, he gets to level up. So this becomes a yellow. I also need 2 more white dice, please.
Here, why don't you just take the white?
Okay. Yeah, he's going to need a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then
I think he'll be using more frequently.
And there. Okay.
So I start.
This minion needs to
roll.
Go.
So 2 red and a yellow.
So it's actually going to move into my location.
With the bombs.
With the bombs, which is great. What? That is a horrible roll. Why would you? Oh my gosh, are you trying to kill me?
No.
Holy cow.
I mean, it's 2 red dice.
How much is that? 6? 5?
No, 5.
I'll take 5. Oh, I go to 7 though. Ugh, that's terrible.
Well,
that was the worst ever.
May die, but that's a sacrifice.
But it won't count for the souls,
I know.
So that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Then he goes down to day 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna roll. We're gonna read. Would you like to read day 2?
I suppose I can. Hello, my little lemmings. Lludwik's voice chimes.
Oh, hold on, lucky sweater. I get to re-roll one of those dice. It was 2 red and a yellow.
2 and a 1. Yeah, so you want to try and make that a 1?
Yeah. I did! I get 1 life back. Thank you, lucky sweater. Grandma knitted me that lucky sweater, and it is so nice. It's my favorite
woman that you tried to.
No, it's my lucky grandma. It's my Grammy made that for me.
You tried to make her younger, and she winked at you. I don't think she thinks of you as like a grandma-grandson thing.
Woo! Let's keep reading.
Okay, Lludwik's voice chimes in. Today you might find things a little crushier than normal. Let's be honest, now that you've found my stone friends, crushy is going to be par for the course. Place 1 cave-in in the lead hero's region. I already have 1.
Yeah, you can't place a second one.
So, and then we are not a +5 game, so...
Oh man, I have no idea how that works though, with cave-ins.
I don't know if you can double up.
No, you can't.
So...
You cannot double them up. Yeah. I think you just wouldn't get 1. I think that kind of gives us a little bit of a reprieve from getting... I think that gives a little reprieve.
Well, I am going to scout.
Okay.
Because right now there's nowhere for me to move unless I wanted to go backwards, and I do not.
So thank you. And James, the designer, is in the comments, and he said you can stack.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, which is
so
actually...
You would have to, like,
right, and I don't know if you can see this, but you can actually discard a spell or a card or a +1 to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to let you know that now that there are 3 out there, the Wreck and Ruin card gets a lot nastier.
Awesome.
So I don't know. It's a free action to get rid of these. I don't know if you want to spend
it's
2
not a
cards.
Free action.
It is. Yeah, it's a free action to get rid of those.
I had to spend something.
I know, but like getting rid of that, I'm letting you know. You can do you, but it's an option.
Okay. Well, let me see. So this is the Jailer's Dojo.
Ooh.
During their turn, a hero in this region may train their unique ability for free.
Yes, so each of us has a unique ability. Mine says, once trained, when a source causes you to pay hearts, I pay 1 less.
This says the Beast Within also gives the hero +1 heart.
Right, and your Beast Within is there. Whenever you cast a green spell, they also gain a +1 in a row of their choice.
And then I would also check on the other side, correct?
Also, when I defeat a minion, I can heal somebody for 1. I'm sorry, what were you doing?
I also would go over here.
Yeah, and that works. That does not work because it cannot connect there. So anything that doesn't work just gets put off to the side.
It goes on top. And then...
Yeah, it goes on top.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
That would have been really nice.
This technically works.
Yeah, that works. That actually works really well. Yeah. And it is an event. We have to be careful. There's only...
Oh, this was event though. So would that have stopped this one from coming out?
No, you can still scout, but you would have to do this one first.
So we're gonna have 2 events?
We're in trouble, yeah. No. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
no. The Navigator. Fallen Earth entombs the remains of a golem shattered and broken.
Oh, we messed up.
You move to examine when it bursts into life and swipes at you blindly. If the scouter is not holding any ranged feat cards, they are pulled into the scouter tile and suffer 3 damage. So I do not have any ranged cards.
You don't have any ranged cards, so you will suffer 3 damage.
Which takes me down to 7. Or though, could I...
You could use your shield.
I'm going to do that and then go back up to 9. Okay. So flip the chump minion until you find a green golem. If there are none, instead spawn a level 1 as normal. Okay, so what? Go until you see a chumpman. You find the green golem. A green golem. So that one, right? Yeah. So that one comes out. Yep. And then 2 treasures. 2 treasures? So we'll put 2 treasures underneath that. And... Oh, no. A level 3. And then... Oh, no! And then another level 1. Oh, no! We have really messed up. Oh, no. We're in big trouble. Flip to B and put in the stash. So, and then do I also read this one? Hold on a second. Oh, you only get 1 event if you reveal 1 or more event icons when revealing these, so we're not doing that one. Okay. But that is nasty. Oh, no. So I've not taken any actions yet. We should. I haven't moved anywhere. Yeah. Because I got pulled. So I'm going to go ahead and... that is kind of nice. It pulled you into that region. Yeah. So I'm going to do my 4 and 1 attack. And you can actually do this for free because you're in the Jailer's Dojo. And I will. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you killed this one. Mm-hmm. And then it keeps going. Yeah, that's a nasty... It's a level... Wait, did you do this? No, you flip it and put it in the loot stash. Oh, you put it in the loot stash, okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay, how much was that? It was just a 2? 2. So I have 3 left over, so I'm going to add... I'm going to bank my extra. I get 1. 1 + 1? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. That's nasty. And then what do I put in for my once trained? What, is it this? The shield? Just put a shield there. I think there's a token that I don't have on me right now. Just, yeah, to show that you've... Almost fits. It's fine. There's, I think, like a little like blue nexus thing that is probably somewhere, but whatever. I can, once per hero round, I can change any roll. Oh. So I could change this to a 2. So 4, really? 5, 6, 7. So I can take another +1. Yeah, you can take another +1. That's a... Oof. So that's going to help a little. That's good. Let me see if there's anything I can... I don't think you're supposed to have a +1 here, by the way. You're supposed to have +1s where you have dice abilities. Rude. Pretty sure you don't start with any there. Well, that's good for you because you can hold. Before a minion acts this turn, it gains evade, but it must target your region with its attacks. No, that's not good. Play after any nearby ranged roll. For each dice, you may pay 1 heart to set it to a number of your choosing. No, I'll have to wait for when I'm against that guy.
Yeah.
Bear form is not going to help me.
Okay.
The earthen armor really...
I'm in trouble, though.
Hang on. Let me do this. So, this is the earthen armor. I'm going to roll. And then it lets me distribute 1, 2, or 3 shields.
Nice. Okay.
So,
okay. I think you can do this because I've got
3
something that'll also help.
And 1, so.
Alright, this is going to be... I feel good about this.
So, 4.
So 4, hold on a second. You needed 4?
4, and that will give me 3 shields to distribute between us.
Okay.
So you're pretty...
I'm at 8.
You're at 8, and I'm at 9.
So just give me 1. I'll be fine
so
with
you take 1?
Because you're going to
I'll
take more
2.
damage.
I'm going to be in a lot of trouble very quickly.
That's okay.
So do that, and then I can discard this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've taken a melee, and I've taken a magic, so that's all I can do, because I have 2 actions.
Okay. And because I don't have evade, neither of us has evade, we cannot move from these locations until they're dead. So, can I deal 9 damage? Well, I can't do it with no melee. Hold on.
I can do this.
What do you got?
I can give you bear form. I can cast anytime an ally, and it gives you 2 red.
2 red.
Melee until the round ends.
So.
Yes, no.
Well, I have 3 actions. I could melee and then
I can do it at any time. So if you run into problems, I can cast it.
Well, the problem is I can't roll any melee dice right now. So you'd give me 2 reds, which would be maybe 2 hits. Call it 4 hits, Well,
why don't you do your regular action?
Oh, yeah.
Because you have
Don't forget
3.
the Beast Within when you cast that green spell. Whenever you cast green spells, this triggers.
I did a...
So you also gain a +1 on a row of their choice.
I'm going to put it on my magic then.
Okay.
Give me...
And then don't forget about your upgraded ability now. A hero gains +1 health. See how it doubles up? So then you could give somebody an extra life.
It gives the hero, not
so you would get 1 extra life.
+1,
yeah,
so
whoever gets the +1. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna cast...
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast, oh no. Oh no, I discarded it. I had Ghost Walk. Ghost Walk gave me evade. Oh,
you're the worst.
Oh,
why
goodness.
would you discard that?
Oh, goodness. Help us.
And you're in there with the bombs.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do a magic roll. I'm going to roll 2. Yeah, I know I'm in with the bombs. Like I said, I'm in trouble. All right.
So much trouble.
So that's 5.
Good. So that's
going to flip it. Hold on. No. I'm not dealing damage, though. I'm going to spend... Ugh. So I can spend 2 life to add +2 damage. So it'd be 5, 6, 7. Oh, I really need a magic +1. That would really help. Oh, hold on a second. No. I cast this. I cast Twist of Fate for 0. Cast after a roll has been made. Change 1 of the dice to a number of my choosing. I'll choose the yellow to a 2, which gives me 2, 4, 6. Wait, do I need that right now? I'm trying to deal enough damage to kill that dog.
You need 9.
I know. It says each hero... Oh, wait. Each hero may choose to pay. So you could help me with this. Okay, we're going to kill this dog.
Okay.
So it'd be 4 on top of 6 is 10. So I'm not going to cast this. I'll leave it at 1. So I'm going to cast Fragile Mortality for... Oh, no, I have to cast it for 6.
So you did use that spell.
Yeah, so I did use this spell, I think. 4 would give me 5. No. Nope, not casting it. Okay. So I have 5. I'm going to cast this for 4 and deal 5 damage. Attack a nearby region for 5 damage. Now, can I attack... Is this nearby? I'm not sure if that... It should be nearby. I think nearby means also a region or adjacent region, the same one you're in or near next to it. Okay, so each hero may then choose to pay 2 hearts and add +2 damage. So I'm gonna pay 2, and if you pay 2, we can kill that dog in 1 shot.
Okay.
We have those shields, but you can use those later. It's not gonna count.
So I go down to 8.
So this dog is gonna be killed with my magic roll, which still gives me 2 actions. So then I'll go 1
that's gonna stop you.
and stop me. I'll get rid of a ranged +1 to get rid of this cave-in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go 1, 2. I'll stop here. And then I can spend a +1 to heal 2 hearts. So I will get rid of my ranged +1 to spend 2 to gain 2 hearts. And I'll go up to 8. And I'll stop there. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Okay.
I tried to get down to you, I'm sorry.
I started, so now
you did start?
To,
okay, cool. So now we go to our hero we go to the hero level up step.
That's gonna be
okay, so what did we get this round? We've got that.
The navigator. You all freeze as a golem looms in a lonely fire, unbreathing, silent, batting at a paper which dangles from its head. To your shock, it strides into the fire, its body blackens, and one leg gives as the flames threaten to burn the paper. Do I grab the page, which is a ranged 6?
Yeah.
Or heave the golem out, which is a melee 6?
Definitely.
I do not have ranged.
Well, you can choose a hero, but you definitely are way better in...
So yeah, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 6. Come on.
2, 3, 4, 5.
+1.
Yeah, use your +1. Yeah.
For the 6.
6.
So that's going to give us flip to D. Pass. Your hands are seared as they heave the molten golem to safety. It slams down, knocking the paper into the flames and laying back in relief. With a click, it detaches its mighty hand and extends it to you as the light in its eyes dies out.
You killed the golem.
Plays 2 hearts, then discovers Golem's Throw.
Which is card 258.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Okay, then I'm going to put this card in the box. So
258. Ooh, it is a magic spell.
No, it's a...
What? Or, I'm sorry. It's a spell.
It's a melee, but yeah.
It's a melee spell.
Golem's Throw. Play as a nearby enemy is defeated. Deal their hearts as damage against any one character in your view.
We could kill that and deal its damage to what's below it. That's amazing. I don't know if you can do 14, but we can try our best. Don't forget, you can cast bear form on yourself.
Well, and I get this.
I think you can do it.
It says on an ally. Am I an ally?
Oh, is it an ally?
It says cast anytime on
an ally.
And any ally.
On any ally. I would say yes. I mean, James is in the comments, so he could let us know if you can.
Well, I'm
or
second,
can
so
or
you
cannot.
can go first, and we'll figure out if I can use it or
Well,
not.
that's fine. He can let us know if you can or cannot cast bear form on yourself. Why? Oh, because he moved off of that.
So,
I should have wrapped around. It's fine. We're not going to mess with that treasure.
So would this now trigger at the start of this turn?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, just like if you walk into it, or is it?
It's not going to trigger at all. If you find multiple events, you can only do one event per scouting action.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay, so then we have 3 experience. So we're going to get 3 experience, and I think I'm going to take another action.
I'm going to go up to 3 actions because I'm
at 3 actions already. Do I just go to better dice?
Get some more dice for your magic,
so
for
this
sure.
Will be 1.
Do you need any red or yellow?
I need a... So that was 1, 2... And I think I'll add... Now, don't forget, you can keep your experience and hold it over for the next round if you want. But I don't think I want more magic. I think I want another one. I'm just going all melee, or all ranged. I am diving into this. Although it does kind of stink if I can't roll ranged at all. So I'll just...
Stick a white up there?
I'll stick a white in there for now.
Yeah, that'll teach them.
That'll
show them.
No, I'm not. I'm going all ranged. I'm flip-flopping. I'm going all ranged. I'm going for it. It may be a terrible idea, but we're going for it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what we do. We make terrible decisions, right?
So we've done the hero level up step. We also get cards. I'm going to draw 2 red cards. You draw 1 green one, right?
Yes. Well, I'm at 6. So I'm going to draw this, and I may have to...
I have to discard 1.
Elemental...
Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this. Keep these.
I'm going to keep my...
And was I first that round, or were you?
I just gave it to you, so you
gave it to me, okay.
First.
Awesome. You can cast bear form on yourself. So that's good to know. So what I'm going to do, though, is... Yeah, I think if I move first this next round, that'll be good. Okay, cool. So the villain. The villain is going to... The villain's going to act. We're going to do the magic roll, so it gets 3 yellow and 2 white. Can I get 2